this video, we're going to talk about how to deal with a woman in your life who's very controlling towards you. If it's your wife, if it's your girlfriend, a lot of times she's doing this because you've been lacking in your leadership. In other words, you've been asking for permission. You've been looking for her to call the shots. You've been waiting for her to do what she wants because usually there's this whole vein of happy wife, happy life going on within you. This whole point of, well, let me put my needs second because I want to make her happy. And while this is noble, this doesn't show that you're leading the relationship. And especially if you're dating is like a microcosm of your ability to lead a relationship. On a date, when you pick the places and you go to these venues and you demonstrate what you're doing, you lead her around and you show her that you can take the initiative and take charge and you can understand the game of seduction. This is a demonstration of your leadership. It's this microcosm of what you're going to be like. And so she's seeing this. Can he do these things? Can he be powerful? Can he be a leader? Can he tap into his wild savage and allow that guy to play? Because that's what turns her on. Not the guy who's trying to connect with her, not the guy who's trying to understand all her hopes, dreams, and desires. And that's great and all, but that's really in the game of safety. Women want safety. And while you can give her safety, she also needs a wild man because that's the guy that's going to protect her, which is another form of safety. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn this around, how you can actually be the wild man, the leader in your relationship, and get around and sidestep all of her controlling behavior. My name is Ed Baxter, and I help guys in betrayal situations. I've coached thousands of men, tens of thousands of men who've come through my doors in one form or another. I've had over 3,000 guys come through the Betrayed to Badass program. And that's what we do. We'll get you to that place where you make the right decision for you and your children. The first one is guys lack certainty. Certainty by, well, they're just not certain in the way they say things. So they're just asking for permission all the time. It's like, hey, you want to go out to dinner tonight? Right? He's asking her for permission. Hey, do you want to do this? She's like, yeah, I'll do that. Where do you want to go? He's like, I don't know. Where do you want to go? There's no certainty or direction. There's no adventure that he's taking her on. There's nothing that says to him, hey, this is me and this is who the fuck I am and this is how I operate. This is all, hey, baby, I'll be whatever you want. And this energy is like, and while it's nice and endearing for a time, what she wants is the first guy who's going to take her on an adventure. And now it's not a pressure. You don't have to put yourself under the pressure of taking her on an adventure. But what you need to do is really figure out who you are and what you want to do. You're like, hey, baby, I'd love to go out to dinner tonight and let's go to the sushi place. And she's like, all right, that sounds good. Oh, by the way, I'd like you to wear that dress. Really? That dress? Why? I don't really like it. Well, it's my favorite one, and put those heels on while you're at it. It's like, oh, shit, okay. And he's led her, and you'll be amazed at how she'll just follow along. Most women just are like, how can I please you? Just tell me how I can please you, and then just be certain about it. Just do it. Take initiative. Take charge. Go do the fucking thing. I should be the one to tell you to go do the thing. You're a man. You should know this already. And so when women see this is why they get so frustrated. This is why you have such a fight with just going out for dinner. And it turns into everything else. It's like, I don't understand why my wife and I are bickering all the time. It's like, one, you're probably not demonstrating power in your relationship. And two, you're probably ignoring her in the real way for connection on your phone all the time. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is getting your control back. And see, power is not something that's granted to you. Like, well, I'm waiting for my wife to give me the permission to move, to do whatever. It's like, no, motherfucker. Power is not given to you. You have to take power. Like when a country invades another country and kills all those guys and takes it, that's power. So power is something you take. And then it's something you have to maintain hold of. And the thing is that you've been giving her the power in the relationship because the woman inherently doesn't have any power over you. You've been giving it to her. And you've been giving it to her by asking for permission for everything. The second one is guys are really afraid to set boundaries and stick to them. Again, your greatest gift is your time and attention. And guys are like, they don't believe it because they can never get attention of a woman anyway. So they don't believe that their time and attention is even a gift. Most women don't want to spend any time with him. He has a hard time attracting any woman because he doesn't value himself and he's unwilling to take power and be a savage with it. And so the thing is that when he goes and tries to get attention from, he tries to get attention from women. So it's like his attention is cheap. So he can't sit there and be like, well, I'll just start ignoring her when she starts acting up. He can't because he's afraid she'll leave him. Because he doesn't feel like he's empowered at all. He doesn't feel like he is worth anything at all. So when you come from this frame, yeah, she's going to see you that way. Women are a reflection of your subconscious thinking. If this is the way you think about yourself, you can damn well sure she's going to think this about you. I feel like I'm a loser, so I'm going to go up to this girl and I'm going to talk to her and say, hey, I like you. I think you're pretty. She's like, look at this loser. So all she's doing is reflecting back to you how you're thinking about yourself. Guys are like, what's the magic sauce to get a woman to like you? Like yourself. If you like you, she'll like you. What do you mean? Yeah, she's a reflection of you. She is a fucking mirror, bro. If you go into this place and you cannot love yourself and you can't decide that, hey, my time and attention is valuable, so I'm going to set some boundaries. And if these boundaries aren't met, I don't have to be with you. I don't have to spend time with you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to listen to your text messages. I don't have to listen about Stacy at work who's pissed you off for the 14,000th time. I don't have to do any of that stuff. In fact, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to hang out with my guys who are awesome and fun, and they don't give me this shit. So if you want to hang out with me, let's do this. Why don't we have a conversation? Why don't we put the phone down? Why don't we actually be present with each other? Most guys can't have boundaries because they're not willing to walk away because they think their time and attention is worthless. And that's because they don't take any power for themselves. The other way that you lose control in your relationship is you argue with your woman. And arguing with your woman is most of the time backpedaling, trying to get her to understand your point of view and trying to control her. A powerful man doesn't try to control the people around him. A powerful man controls himself. So if my woman comes to me and says, "You never listen to me," I'm not going to go, "Yes, I do. I was just listening to you earlier." You see, that's correcting the record. That's getting defensive. I will say, "Oh, okay, awesome. In what ways have you not heard me listening to you?" "Okay, cool. I hear you. I'm listening right now." "Well, you never listen to me." "I'm listening now. Tell me, what is it you want? What's going on with you? Something's got you upset. What's going on?" And if you can do this with humor, it's even better. So I'm staying from a position of power, a position of my confidence, a position of, yeah, I care about you, but I'm also going to be powerful in my place when you talk to me. And so if she's like, "You never listen to me, you're such an asshole." It's like, one, I'm not an asshole. I won't let you talk to me this way. And if you feel like I'm not listening to you, well, I'm listening to you now. So you better tell me what's going on. And so I'm going to give her a little heat. If she's going to give me a little heat, let her know that, hey, I want to hear you, but we're not going to play that game. And so when you're in this place with your relationship, if you let her bowl you over, you're always going to lose. And I'm not going to get into an argument with her, but I'll open her up and I'll listen to what she has to say. If she comes at me with a toxic tone, I'm going to say, "Hey, this is what's happening here. I don't appreciate that. I love you, but I don't appreciate that. I'm not going to engage with you when you're like this." And so when you want to talk to me as a civil person, as an adult, I will talk to you as an adult. And so most guys are not willing to walk away. They're not willing to hold boundaries. And they get into these arguments endlessly with your woman. You don't have to argue with your woman. In fact, you should never argue with your woman. Like, what do you mean don't argue with your woman? You mean just give up? No. It means, hey, we're going to have an actual discussion about what's going on, and we're going to come to a solution, and I might be fucking wrong. I might be super wrong. And in fact, if I'm wrong, I'm going to double down and say, yeah, I fucked that up. This is what I'm going to do different. And I'm going to pivot and give her the commitment of my change. And then I'm actually going to go change and do the shit. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I fucked up and that I was just doing it for the right reasons, and I'm make up all these excuses for why I fucked it up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to own that shit. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow abuse. I'm not going to allow her to talk down to me. I'm not going to allow her to guilt me or shame me or anything like that. And in fact, I'm actually very pleasant. When I'm with my woman, you'll see, if you ever see me with my woman, I'm very gentle, I'm very calm, I'm very nice. But that's because there's a backdrop of power and foundation. And the thing is that my woman would never do this because she wants to treat people nicely. So most guys that are in these relationships with a woman who's controlling all the time, what's happening is that he has left a void. He's abdicated relationship responsibility. He's abdicated the leadership responsibility, and this is very annoying to his woman. The feminine does not want to take control. The feminine does not want to lead. The feminine wants to be led. The feminine wants to be in this place, this umbrella of your presence and safety. And when she has to do this, she feels exposed. And she's looking at you and having resentment for you because you're not doing the thing you're supposed to be doing in the relationship. And she might not be able to articulate it in words, but she can articulate it in her feelings. And this is why you're seeing it this way. This is why she gets spicy with you all the time. And when she has to control things all the time, and she's this overworked mom with this endless to-do list, and she's overworked and on overdrive, yeah, she's going to get spicy with you because she's like, fuck, I'm falling apart. There's no structure here. I'm the only one holding everything together. I'm the one planning the vacations. I'm the one planning the dates. I'm the one planning everything. And he's just, yeah, he's working, but he's not here. He's not present. He's not like in the place. He's not in the sauce with me. And then this is where the contempt comes out. And this is where your relationship starts to spiral out. And then when she gets on to you about it, you backpedal. Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do. Just tell me what I need to do. She's like, I'm not your fucking mom. I shouldn't tell you what you need to do. You're a grown-ass man. Figure it out. I'm sure she said this to you before. And so when you fall into this trap, you fall into this trap of this weak behavior, you start rewarding the bad behavior. You start enabling it. And that frustrates the hell out of her so that makes her do this even more. And now you're like, I don't understand why my wife's so angry at me. It's like, yeah, because you're operating from a place of weakness. You're operating from a place of she should lead, and I'm just gonna follow around. When you're walking around, is she the one walking first? Is she the one walking in front and you're just kind of tagging along with the kids? Like, I can't believe the number of guys I see walking around in society and the man is like in the back with the kids. He's not taking his wife anywhere. She's controlling everything. She's like, here. She hands him an ice cream too. It's like, holy shit. He's like, oh, it's my favorite flavor. And so the thing is like she will see him as one of the children, and then he's like, he wants to have sex with her, he wants to hang out with her, and she's like, I need a powerful man who actually runs some shit here. I need a powerful man who actually knows what's going on with the kids. I want a powerful man who can actually put some structure and put some things in place here. And if you're in this place where your woman is controlling you all the time, you're kind of fucked. And she's not going to give up the crown easily because she doesn't trust you. And this is going to take some time of you being in the pocket of rigorous self-improvement, rigorous self-reflection, and rigorous not falling into the weak frame of being the follower in the relationship. This doesn't mean that you're going to command anything. You're not a dictator, but you're this guy who invites her to be in the place that you want to go. And if you want to learn this game of seduction, which is a game of invitation, is not a game of force. Most guys are like, I'm going to command my woman to do this. Yeah, you're going to force her, and then she's going to rebel like a teenager, and it's all going to fall out from under you. It's going to blow up in your fucking face. Like, yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, because you're being a dick. But if you want to learn how to be a soul seducer, check out the link in the description below. We've had thousands of guys come through this program. This is not theory at this point. If you want to make the greatest fucking comeback of your life, if your wife is walking away and you want to make her regret ever leaving you by becoming more powerful than you ever thought you could ever fucking be, this is the program for you. This is what I did for myself. This is what I've done for thousands of men that come through Genuine Attraction. It'll do it for you as well. And so you want to learn how to do that, check out the link in the description below. Brother, if you got a lot of information out of this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of this, obviously hit the subscribe button. I'd love to pop up in your notifications, help you out again in the future. Anyways, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.